Chris, tell us in a word what Jury Impact does.
We help lawyers figure out what it is going to sell to a jury prior to them ever walking into a courtroom. You know, the courtroom is the last place in America where you deliver a message before you test it. People have a unique ability to pick up on what makes sense to them, what's consistent and what's not. Our goal at Jury Impact is to take a story full of a lot of complicated facts and put it into language and a very simple story that people can understand and believe.
To my left is Chris St. Hilaire. He is the founder of M4 Strategies.
But what I would say about Schwarzenegger and the phenomenon of Schwarzenegger is, one, he's the right type of candidate, but two, he was funded.
Joining us now on the KNX Newsline is Chris St. Hilaire with the jury consulting firm Jury Impact. You are an expert on juries. What can you tell us about this particular panel?
You know, this particular panel is really ethnically diverse. You have whites, Latinos, Asians. You have a number of the jurors who are parents. You have some with college educations, and you have some with just high school education. So it really does run the gamut of Santa Barbara County.
A great article in the LA Times a few weeks ago, and it said that out of 40 cases, you only lost one. That's pretty good.
You're really seeing the unique service that we offer growing at an incredible clip, because it just makes sense to know what people are going to think about your story and the facts surrounding your story before you actually go in and deliver it to a courtroom.
His optimism, his brand of republicanism is really selling, and it's bringing folks who haven't looked at the Republican Party in the past as a viable option for registration back into the fold.
I think the jury goes into deliberations with two thoughts in mind. One, that Michael Jackson is a very strange man, and two, that there's some responsibility on the parents here, because most of the jurors are parents in this in the deliberation room, and there are very few of them who would allow their children to sleep in a bed with a 46-year-old man for a year.
When you look at the Bill Jones candidacy, he's the first candidate for U.S. Senate in all of modern history not to have advertised on television in a state with arguably 12 media markets like California. It's very difficult to not be on TV and be viable.